Vice President J.D. Vance seems to indicate that Trump's gonna die soon. Take a look.
As vice president, you're a heartbeat away from the presidency. And your boss is one of the oldest people to ever be sworn into office. You're one of the youngest people to ever be second in line. Are you ready to assume the role of commander in chief? And why should Americans trust you to lead the country?
Well, I've gotten a lot of good on-the-job training over the last 200 days, but also say that the president is in incredibly good health. He's got incredible energy. And while most of the people who work around the president of the United States are younger than he is, I think that we find that he actually is the last person who goes to sleep. He's the last person making phone calls at night, and he's the first person who wakes up and the first person making phone calls in the morning. So, yes, things can always happen. Yes, terrible tragedies happen. But I feel very confident the president of the United States is in good shape, is going to serve out the remainder of his term and do great things for the American people. And if, God forbid, there's a terrible tragedy, I can't think of better on-the-job training than what I've gotten over the last 200 days.
What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Dude, that tells me, Micah, that he's probably about to die. Like, why else do you say that? Why else would you say that line, man?
Trump's in great health. But if Trump dies, that would be so terrible. We would all be very upset.
If he dies, I got it.
But if Trump does die, I am so ready for the job. I'm prepared. That's a little bit sus, bro. Like it kind of sounds like you want him to die.
It sounds to me like J.D. Vance sat down with his team and they were like, hey, man, Trump does not look very good. Like, he does not look normal. Maybe I should start, like, prepping to be president or something. And that, to me, that's what it seems like it's happening. Like, we've seen all these pictures of Trump recently with his hand looking all fucked up and it has that weird, like, scar on it and his ankles are, like, swollen, like, to, like, a balloon size. He's having trouble walking. There's reports of him having, like, a vein deficiency. And this is the same guy who spent, like, 5 years shitting on Biden continuously day after day for like slurring a word and the slurring of the word was like the end of the world. And now that Trump is facing some health problems, all of MAGA just dick rides him so unbelievably hard to the point where like we can see that he doesn't look good, man. Like you can just say it, right? We can just say it.
I mean, his ankles are bigger than my face. I feel like that should count for something. And I feel like I have a relatively large face. So, I mean, that's kind of impressive. We'll show photos of the hand and the ankles, but it's a little bit crazy. This is the one thing I was actually looking forward to, Sam, with Trump's presidency, okay? Whenever Trump won, I was like, man, I don't really like this guy. This is going to suck. But he's 79 years old. And I just got, over listening to people whine about Biden being old, being a vegetable for 4 years. Now we're going to get to watch the Bidenification of Trump, okay? This guy's going to become a raisin in office. And already it's sort of like looking like that, but it's going to get worse, man. And I think it's going to be worse than Biden because he actually is starting his presidency at an older age than Biden did, older than any president in American history. And the best thing is, unlike the Democrats, which are like pretty critical of themselves, the Republicans are totally a cult around Trump. So what they're going to say is they're going to be like, nah, he's actually super sharp. Like, nah, it sounds like he's being incoherent, but he's being incoherent on purpose,
He's the first one in the office every day. He's turning on all of the lights in the White House. Like, he's doing everything.
He actually gets on like a treadmill every day, and it actually powers all the electricity for the White House, dude. Like, he does it himself.
He's making all of our meals. He's mowing the lawn. Everything. He's doing everything, man. He's just like, he's such an incredible guy.
Yeah, and it's like as if we don't see the pictures of him like playing golf like literally every single day. Like this guy has played a higher percentage of his presidency in golf than any president in American history, and it's like not even close. Which is like golf is activity, but it's also not being president. It's not work.
I mean, yeah, we've heard from a lot of reporters over the years that Trump starts his workday at like around 11 a.m. Like he's pretty much the last person in the Oval Office every day.
He takes a walk on the roof every so often, Sam.
Right.
And have you ever seen Biden walk around outside?
No, you're right. I guess I never saw that. I don't know, Micah. So Trump has been saying recently, we did a video on this. He says that he wants to run in 2028. He goes, Trump 2028, I'm going to be people want a dictator. I don't even know if he's going to make it to 2026 with the way that he's looking, right? And J.D. Vance seems like really eager for this guy to
honestly,
to die.
If Trump dies, the first person I'm pointing the finger at is J.D. Vance. Number one suspect, okay? It's that guy. Look at this guy's face. Like behind all the eyeliner and the makeup, and the fake populist like facade. We just know that Trump, JD Vance, whenever he looks at himself in the mirror every single day, sees like ruler of the galaxy. Like I'm the best person ever. I should be president. I should be Lord Eternal. This is why this guy's like fans of monarchist thinkers. Like he talks about like Curtis Yarvin, this guy who believes in an actual dictatorship as if he's a super smart guy. Why does JD Vance like dictatorship so much? Because he thinks he's going to be the dictator, right? So I totally think that he's like counting down the days that Trump kicks the bucket.
And also, he already killed the Pope. So like it's not that like out of the realm of possibility that Trump would be next on his hit list, man. Like he's got a list for sure, and Trump is on there. Like JD Vance wants that fucking Oval Office desk, man. He is gunning for it. I'm gonna quickly show. I'm gonna show what Trump's hand looks like right now. This is not. It doesn't look very good, man. Like it's a little concerning. If Biden had this hand and he was walking around the Oval Office and he was covering it up in press meetings and press hits, like I would say that MAGA would be having a full-blown fucking meltdown. It would be all over Fox News 24/7. But if you turn on Fox right now, you will not learn about this, right? It's like it isn't happening.
Fox News gives like the North Korea lady a run for their money, right? They're like Trump in amazing health, another wonderful day where Trump's health is 100% perfect. He made an A++ on the health test, and like his skin looks like it's just dead. Like it looks like part of his body is already gone, and it's just like it comes back to this for me. Trump is talking about heaven and Jesus all the time. You talk about that whenever you're about to die. like I want to go to heaven really bad, like I want to make sure that I get into heaven. I really want to make sure I'm on the right side of God. That's what you say when you're on your deathbed and it's over. But of course, fittingly, surprisingly, Charlie Kirk is saying that's JD Vance had no indication whatsoever that Trump was going to die soon. Take a look at his tweet. Yeah, so Charlie Kirk right here is saying that actually it is the left that is working to divide the Trump, Vance, Rubio, Hegseth grouping. This is a sabotage operation. The funniest thing is he's quote tweeting a account called Roz Alerts or Roz Alerts. Anyway, they're a right-wing account, like explicitly and openly. And they're the ones that are reporting that it really looks like JD Vance is talking about Trump dying. So apparently that's also a left-wing PSYOP operation.
They're like setting up. They're setting it up when it happens. To me, it seems like they're prepping JD Vance for the time in the spotlight and his time being president. But also, wasn't Charlie Kirk the same person who was shitting on Kamala Harris for taking over for Joe Biden when he stepped down? These people for the entire 107 days of Kamala Harris's candidacy were saying like she was keeping Biden's health a secret from us and how dare she close the American public out of what was happening with our president. And like that's a valid criticism, to be honest, but like you guys are doing the same fucking thing right now. Like you're soft launching JD Vance, bro. Like you're setting up Trump's death. I don't know what else you could call this.
To me, it's just kind of crazy that Bill Clinton, who got elected to be president in 1992, is currently younger than our president in 2025.
That is fucking crazy.
Like, dude, what? We elected somebody like 33 years ago that is younger today than our current president. That's wild. Maybe we should stop electing people that are actually fossils that lived around when there were dinosaurs, but perhaps that's too much to ask.
No, but he's funny. Trump is funny, so he should be president.
Right? Yeah, that's true. It's only going to get more funny, guys. Subscribe to America Matters for more amazing news like this. See y'all later.